Welcome back into Talking Points. Jake Morel alongside Luke Radel. A shocking development about President-elect Donald Trump's pick to lead the Department of Defense. The New York Times reported that the mother of Pete Hegseth sent an email to her son back in 2018 about his treatment of women.
That's right, Jake. In the email, Penelope Hegseth told her son that there are, quote, many women who he has, quote, abused in some way and encouraged him to get help. She wrote, quote, I have no respect for any man that belittles, lies, cheats, sleeps around, and uses women for his own power and ego. You are that man, and you have been for years. And as your mother, it pains me and embarrasses me to say it, but it is the sad, sad truth. And Jake, this is just one of a many drip, drip, drip about Pete Hegseth so far.
Yeah, a lot coming out recently, and this email comes as Hegseth, who's a veteran and a former Fox News host, who has no government experience, is expected to face a really tough Senate confirmation process. Yep. You can't imagine that that's going to help with this. And this information is also in addition to that sexual assault allegation from October 2017 that came out just a few weeks ago.
Yeah, and his mother has since apologized, saying that when she wrote that email, she was writing it in anger with emotion, is the quote from the New York Times. She says that her description of his treatment of women has, quote, never been true. But earlier today, it was announced that Hegseth had been pushed out as the head of two veterans advocacy organizations. A whistleblower report that was sent to the New Yorker alleged that Hegseth was, quote, repeatedly intoxicated at work events and sexually pursued female staffers.
A separate complaint by a former employee of Hegseth, said Hegseth passed out in the back of a party bus and urinated in front of the hotel they were staying at. He also alleged that while on a work trip, Hegseth closed down a hotel bar and yelled multiple times, quote, kill all Muslims.
Not exactly, if the allegations are true, the kind of person you would want in charge of millions of Defense Department employees.
Absolutely
and I think that's the broader concern, right, is not the actual tabloid nature of all these complaints, but when you stack all these things on top of each other and look at the things that Pete Hegseth has said and done and admitted to doing, does that allow him to run an agency of this importance for our national security?
Yeah, absolutely, along with the fact that he does not have government experience or experience running these large organizations, but we'll find all that out in that Senate confirmation hearing.